market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduce my it come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin where you could take open where your SIM card, and it gets in USB too. So it come with 2 cords. You understand me? And they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, my new device. And I want you guys to just know that as I understand you and you understand me, I know how you will love this phone and support. That's my beautiful baby. Hot Wave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. I know you guys are gonna love it. Anyway, I go use my one. I go find SIM card. Thank you. Love you.
All right, so back to back like that. We had to go off to go and reconnect with power. Already. And this is the power how more. My name's intentional. Saying MPP buy and I say you like to be doom and
NDC you mean?
I say
NDC you mean?
NDC.
Okay,
MPP. Oh, okay. Me patches NDC bar. Light bedroom sa. My name's no more shadow. Say a day.
Trasso.
There be some have papa no.
Trasso.
Papa no. No, I'm more like needing some have papa no. Hey, Joe. I'm have papa no. Yeah, person have papa no.
Yeah.
Well, Lonjo, you wrap up on Kosia, Afia, Asantewaa, Singato.
So I believe, I think she should leave. She should leave the world she's currently living in.
Okay.
Because I say, what turn on social media. I don't know if she's thinking virtual friends are more important than real life family.
Okay.
But that is what her action is portraying. That her virtual friends, she sees them more as family than her real family she's staying with.
Okay.
That is why she will see the importance of downplaying the effort of a man she has been with and have kids with on social media. And after the man goes on UTV to say, we have resolved the issue, then she still come back and say, Papa not done me. Without responding to the fact if she also loves him or not. You understand? To me, say, I mean, one advice I'll give to the man. I worry the Obeka say me do baby, but the little we are seeing, any little experience, you don't get here anymore. If also finding a way.
Okay.
Because when a woman doesn't respect you like this, Bema, Anke was say udin komo wiya. Bibi asan we busu him.
Okay.
And what's will be a ebekasa I can't we busu ya from that your nuclear family. But okasa now you read me sorry. See okasa against what you said. I think you've lost the home.
Okay.
You are not in control. And there are 2 things. Either you accept as to be the wife in command.
Okay.
As a man, or you opt out. Because right now as you are speaking, it's not looking good. Se bema ni bedin komwa, maame no so san so aka nsem foforo ayesem hunu. That's a total insult to the man.
Okay.
What I say? And something like this, the man has already grown old. How many years ago? Omoye Singaton. But the picture says just 2 years ago, right?
Yes, yeah.
But the picture says circulating after this issue. When you mean ya gray hair in a room. What you say? Nyama funny mu. No, serious matter. Funny mu.
And ono na efa bi mu ana nema na efa ni mu.
Nyama na funny mu. Sa ono me dro ono mo sana. UTV in ya won ho. I saw his face. I was like, Papa we pan why say no. No, o hiam kra enya o say yo. Wasa akọ obi man so. You for at least you for also nya flesh kakra. But what twe? What you say? Nyama na e ha no ba untimi nkasa.
Asa madam fi be na mi hu na wi.
What you say? So, one advice, he should look at it from 2 perspectives. If he thinks he can't control the family, this is not going to be his first divorce, and our first time we free or bar one year me free in chain.
Okay.
Because I do wait to aswa, a big go on one animasi. I don't know about no, and your ban no be a show. Berman, everybody is asking where is the man.
But I hear Afia Asantewaa is about to release some project, and it's reason she's doing all the. Have you guys heard that?
Now, boss, say if that is the reason,
I doubt.
If that is the reason,
it will be a stupid thing.
Oh, yeah, 7 uncle paying kwasia. That's the truth.
Because that,
if that should be the reason,
I think that narrative also came out.
You don't trade
after his UTV interview.
It's an afterthought.
Boss. Let me say the truth.
They are doing that. It's an afterthought.
Anybody who use that as a PR is sorry to sue a big fool in this world. You don't use something that has to do with kids and say men can't want say because I didn't baby eduno and ya idea yes so.
Okay.
You find your skill say be at the project and ye be asem and yen kwasesem no mudi. And it shouldn't happen like that. What you say? Because I say we busu ni na be ya de we be ofe. It will also be busu ya no. You shouldn't be happy say omo yes I don't know. And come and give an excuse say project ben kwa na be ma wa ba be gu wa okuna on ne da. Ehu ni nakedness e won paso. What will make you come and disgrace him on social media? Project ben ahin na de be bro. Despite Mokra or Munye Sika free project Mokra no. Do they do this things to their family? How much are you earning from that project that you have to come and denigrate a man that has taken care of you and a kid you brought out of wedlock? I'm a kid ne so asa ya papa na ka. And then hype in kwano no. How long will you be running with this kind of narrative? And I think the man should stamp his feet. It's either he should find a way of getting full control of the woman's social media. And yes, this thing wouldn't stop anytime soon.
Okay, Jamo, I don't know if you were able to listen to some of the commentaries from the husband.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did. And
okay.
For him, I think two strategies. And me who know the communication now.
Play, yeah.
Yeah, apart from say, or give you assurance, say they have resolved issues. In fact, one thing is clear, he acknowledged that there were issues.
Yeah.
Okay.
And based on intervention from family members, friends, and other people, they have resolved the issues there. And then at the same time, I could see him trying to deflect or bring other topical issues that he wishes that people will pick on those things so that
focus more on that.
It will now be about the family matter more and all those things. So I got that thing from the communication or just that say me meaning there and come my country.
Okay.
And my reason for saying that say I don't see Asantewaa stopping anytime soon.
That's true.
I had their crown or bit me at train be a bear 1 month, 2 months be or best can be.
That's true.
Based on the reactions are all your social media now.
Okay.
Even after say Berman Abekasano. Enka Berman Casano Bekasa, ebe yield anything positive. Enka Okasa nonka if Asantewaa will either keep quiet or say something to affirm the Berman account. Okay. But based on the reactions, and I say after Berman said the I don't see that affirmation. I don't see that support to say okay, the Berman can that's what it is. As a Stella or Nema or Nadia and all those things. For me, it be a bad one to see, but I see say one here or Benya so later in her life or career or whatever. And I saw the video and now here for women empowerment. In fact, issue like this, it is good grounds
for business
to do that kind of business.
For business.
But if it will last a different thing altogether. Based on the work for Berman say issue now resolve and and say or yet something to repair that damage our causing.
Okay.
Because I said Berman here no need no shame or mobile or mobile Canada no crowd no na HSK more on the plane ticket maybe or mobile for the beginning and all those things. Just to say Berman and Casano or Fabi Beam as at now. In fact, or can say Berman or cry Juma say or Ghana. We are getting different report and as a response from people are omunim Berman.
Okay.
One thing I can a shocking amount for say Berman Juma say cry went me and can't no channel 20 or this then for so nim no or beg or mubi and turn or pesika befia or the ebe show money that just to say any man kuyi or Berman side. in a way no as or no kind of person called boa bemano and a bemano yen ho
macho
and we in aba. The interesting thing they say a dear na a trigger no man the bar out because bemani knew bia or casa and no I say abia or got na platform be so ana or koye be can was and be bemani casa and you know what is the point of coming out like the way she did? I am suspecting, say, based on certain things I know online, some people made some comments. Uncle Yaman, and a trigger, no, Abia, or Bawari for now, you say,
oh, that be on a fire, Oja. So they were having a discussion on relationship, and all kasana, sometimes you be making a submission, and you want to use something familiar. To
or something about
you to strike an example. You know, so me and my husband self, we are separated. In this phrase no make you know. And the man for she reading meanings into it with people speculate, okay, see I want sasun we chi ni sanyama. Inti on a trigger ya. After the motor blue.
No any point I me make say enye bema no ne koka bibi etrega social media response ne hwan na bi and the trigger no man keka ansem no kan fa bema no ho no and you know if nothing at all at this point yes enema resolve no she should be doing something for us to see say we regret it the oye and I say at least baby a bema na can no or affair me say that is where we are now, but she's not doing that. Eno na mama mi hu ze be mana aboka egu e ka wa bogu ye damage control na wa be no emfa.
Okay,
people will not see it and say okay, maybe that's what is happening now because obano and supporters are you know based on her action and that's what can be view, but her action is not supporting be man stance now or to see her.
Okay,
and it is not looking good for me. I think Bearman were comporting for now on my out may be but interestingly said huni pebi ebe can be great me trigger Afia san a year cancer near that we all saw or we all heard what happened when I could be claiming to be the man's brother. Ebeka say Ninuano in here and is another. Every day. If you ask, I can't send baby. And Sakrana, there's Sewa Bruni in the picture.
Yes.
Or no, Zubeka say, oh, if you say, why, Ukrana, what's a Bermana Kusiki Salam or so Unire. One now fill it forms. And you know, how can you come back and say, yes, I understand. And you know, if you say,
Sewa Bruni,
yes, Sewa Bruni. Say or so or Canada pan and you know if you say or the ye be the best job of between the women empowerment and the a good grounds to good that business in it there
about West African women
that business in there say to me a push you can say a boy ma duma no koso ba ontimi nya nche se be ma ba akopɛ what the near we are one at the next one and you know she should be careful and think about her strategy if it is a strategy or if whatever that it is. I think she should be careful and going this direction dangerous for your future. Not now the Obenya social media in-laws are on be presu.
Okay.
Ebi do atem no, ebi so be bo abase. Ebi kura be ma uska. Ebi be fetchiri, abro say, oh, take this and support whatever you are doing. And in fact, omo kura omo pe mo ewura no. And let me just say omo mte ase. Omo at this time, omo be breuska, omo be but so remu wia ebe bibi ho. And you know, only careful. Me, I think I will advise her more than the husband. That, but what I would say husband, be say he should he should stop talking after this one because me when he said ne effort to be yield the result that he's looking for. So he should just stop talking and live his life. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Ro. Go ahead.
Oh, you asked it, yeah.
Yeah, easy. No place is cool.
Charlie.
Nowhere cool.
Because after listening to the man's interview, I was asking myself so many questions. So, who is the man saving, or what is the man saving at this point? Because it is clear the man is saving somebody.
He's saving Afia.
No,
But she's not ready to be
you
saved.
see, it is either the man is saving himself or he's saving Afua or he's saving the kids that he mentioned. You see, all Nkofo Komi and Sam we know, they are very key, and it is something that will push you. That thing that will push you to even come in the midst of this chaos to still strike a defense post should be very strong. Because you see, when the man spoke, clearly, most of Afia's utterances in her outburst and rant and all, 90% was not about her telling a story. It was about disrespecting the man. Letting the world know the man, one, is a nobody. Two, plays no important role in your life. Three, has not even been significant in your growth or anything. These are the three strong things that in all her rants you can pick from.
Okay.
In everything, because whatever caused their separation, according to her narration and her rants, was nothing from her. She did not play any part.
Yeah.
She wasn't the cause of anything. She actually reacted to situations that came to her. And in situations like that, you can't blame somebody that is reacting to a situation. What I say. So she exempted herself out of the blame. But this is a situation that has two people involved. Definitely, you would contribute to something. Definitely, you have to contribute to it. But unfortunately, on the other side, she exempted herself. Now, on the B side, which is the good side, that is when she comes back, even after her husband has granted an interview, to come and say, "Oh, my husband, she know who he went. He knows who he went for. He knows who he married. He married a very virtuous woman, a virtuous this and this, that."
And so they are
praising herself and everything in that manner. But I ask myself, say, okay, what is the man's attribute? What virtue would you also praise in the man? Because as much as you are praising yourself, say, because you are a strong woman, you are a virtuous woman, you are this, you are that, and in marriage, even if there was a problem now, still a jina hono. Then what attribute does the man also have? And nobody is asking you for information. This is what we call free information.
Okay.
The public was sitting there somewhere. In fact, they were enjoying Tim Legal wife and Timodo Brody.
Yeah, you brought yours.
Until you came to give them information. Nobody asked for this information. Now, the reason why I'm saying I was asking myself so many questions when the man came to speak is that I was asking myself that who is the man saving? Because what is giving me that particular posture, saving posture from the man is the man tried to deflect or reflect whatever is going on to a different thing that is so irrelevant to whatever is going on. Like, hey, baby, your sister and communico guyano.
Independence.
Either or a niama mienui. Once I microphone and I'm a phone about friend gaslighting. Either say or a sound microphone. Hey, obeti me yellow pa. Uni me no more yellow pa. But he can position himself for you to now question yourself.
Or a purple.
Obeti me can say me one. Now you that you are seeing the color, you will begin to question. Because I was asking myself, like I was just paying attention to the questions that Empress Gifty was asking him. And the kind of baby Okofa money free buy. And her wife has been a subject of cyber bully and what not. And okay, only a wife, Bibi Aboko, and the wife has been a subject of cyber bully. What has that got to do with the information your wife came to give us? What has that got to do with it? And now you go and pick. You see, he went as far back as going into the Singleton time. Went to pick, and you see a man yirika, na your man yirika, na man for dinner table, and you see Omukohu, former vice president, Baumia man is so true to medicine. See a cry, a way cry, a souvenir cry, or them. How is that relevant to your wife telling the world you have not supported her in any way?
PR manager.
How? Maybe sir, how is that?
So now he's
you come out to come and say. Oh, now if we are even looking for somebody to be an ambassador for cyberbullying, your wife should be the one.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Papa na yashichirem.
Why not?
So
he knows what
That's why.
and maybe some who say okay, because you see all these things are a clear signs of saving something or saving someone, because you see the man is very intelligent. No doubt, the man, he is very intelligent. It is either say he's saving somebody, either himself or his wife or anybody or any other thing, or his marriage. That's why he's acting this way. Or he is one of these people. My boy first one. This is the second one that so nye gaslighting or ye sound microphone he say or ye will be beer. Ajiwo answer na man for be. Because when him say from the beginning of this conversation in if Asantewaa has alleged so many things of calm demeanor, and there are certain things that he is doing behind the scenes you people don't know, but the man never uttered a word. Even when people were insulting him then, people were still insulting him now, still he not talking it. And you see those people, they are very dangerous. Number two, some guys are dangerous, not the performing. They are very dangerous. And he came, and you see, in entering, he's still already the wife painting a picture of an unsupportive husband. And he came, and most of his utterances were still in appraisal to the wife. So you see somebody like that, hey, say o sineyere konsu ofia ohun. Where nobody would know. So siniyere konsu ofia ohun. Nobody would. Nobody would.
Consider say.
But boss, my man can't okay.
No.
Yeah.
Someone like Asantewaa. Papa be say yes in the console and we are seeing it.
No, Long John Metia say.
Why can't be
There be Long John Metia say.
And the from the Baba.
No, Long John.
Why can't be a
Long John, I understand. But you see, at once in this whole situation,
on paper,
in this whole situation, there be in this Long John, in this whole situation, I have talked about Asantewa's part in this conversation. Asantewaa, obviously, it's not a saint here, but I would also not want to demonize Asantewaa alone and leave the man, because maybe Long John because no. Share ye one crofobia.
Let me tell you. Those who always come out and victimize others. No. They be our mom, right? Oh, say boss can send you.
Give you a typical example.
Boss can send you.
I have a typical example.
Okay, na sem no. Ono can say. Ono wanye bibia. Okay.
I have a typical example.
One say wanye boneda. Na papa ne na. A problem of all their divorce.
And you be an or barbontin be swan. A patch saw a problem. Let me give you a typical example.
Be wrapping up.
There are so many instances whereby people have done Shatta things in private. Nobody know. But let Shatta Wale come and react. Does that mean that Shatta Wale is the problem?
No.
It can be the same situation. You see the person, or I say Butukra. Okay, cow, no, who's from?
Yeah, it won't tell you.
It won't see. Baba Kono. Na onsanu nyina akọ omu wa mu di amoro mo sa na onsanu nyina akọ by first pedicure. You see, there are people like that. It's in America say as much if you Asantewaa there her own chemo mu brofo is in the public domain. Open evidence bia you can get it,
but you see,
no,
do you know Arnold is one of the last people that spoke on the marriage? Question the Facebook page, the Ochoy. Or say, with the permission of the Kofi guy, or Tageno, if you can allow him to recount a DAC or Mawari and say, I first Asantewaa is by Michiromo. Everybody who has spoken about the man has said good stuff. Omudu Mamena, no the Batasio, because of respect for the man. The same thing with Gary Smith. He said he has something to say, but he's giving respect to the man. Into Obama Assembly Sibebi onim fa papa no ho. All of them respect na boss. Oye nipa boni ni sesen. Can you hide it from everybody?
Long job Mami Rapia. So you see, me, I have listened to all the other commentaries from people, close relations and all of that. And I can say that the reason why I will not make the man a saint also in this conversation is this particular posture means he's saving somebody or something.
So Obi Odio Ebusuan on it's normal of the
they be okay. It means something is pushing him. Okay. And you see, in that aspect, now the man is a grown ass man. I am asking myself, okay, Long John, you are saying he should walk away.
Let's give an example. You use Shatta Wale. Mami use Shatta. You see, Shatta Wale now you see the example he gave about Shatta, and they are wrong. You see Shatta and Mami Diano. Shatta about Bekasai. Does that mean Shatta was wrong? Well, sometimes although we boost you to an extent.
Long John.
Oh, Nipane, we boost any ya. On person Beka.
I have spelled out if you.
Men usually love their family, so they don't want to undermine them in public. Sorry.
I have spelled out if Asantewaa so. In fact, I am put a bonnet trumpet. But I'm saying that let's also now with the posture that the man has taken, then it means that the man is also in the known of whatever is going on. Because we all know that the man can walk away and per where we sit would have nothing to lose. But exactly. And you know, if that is the case, then you cannot blame a Asantewaa alone for whatever is going on.
Okay. If you ask the body near yourself, you know. Board dog in our body near yourself, Sada. Nakopon no Bekasa. Nakopon Bekasa for the moon. I'm an dreamy power.
To stars.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Now, Camidoh says he regrets his words. Yeah, that's what he's saying. That some years ago he thought like a child, but now he's a grown man. And indeed, he's come to understand the industry to an extent. That those times he did not understand, he did not know how some people do the things in the game. So when Shatta Wale was approaching issues, but he felt like, Shatta Wale, why would you approach issues like that? But after today, testing the whole thing himself,
testing officer,
and now getting to know that, hey, this is how the thing is, this is how the people play the game. So if you want to go that way, it is the best way for you, the Shatta Wale way. He has come to apologize. And I want us to listen to him. The before and after. Now let's start to have a conversation that, okay, in the industry, when you come in and you are not very experienced, how should you handle your public speeches, especially when it comes to condemning some things, condemning people, institutions and all? Because I'm sure when Camidoh was saying he doesn't like Shatta Wale's approach and to put investors away, he didn't know what was in it. Now after Yadimia no was hey, I didn't know one yet is Avia Enfano. He is just saying he didn't get it. Should this advise young people to sometimes stay mute until they have enough experience to be able to comment on some things? Now, some 4 years ago, Camidoh, during a conversation with Kojo Sheldon and Tim, he said this. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go watch it from the Kojo Sheldon studios. I'll be right back.
What would make someone like an investor say, no, this is not something a viable investment? Investment.
Yeah. Me in particular, I'm not a fan of, like, for example, Shatta Wale. When he's doing like his videos and all of that, I'm not a fan of how he portrays himself and all of those things, because I feel like it's just like a banker. You understand? You can't just wear some t-shirts, like do some. You can't just do anyhow. Understand? But when he does anyhow and speaks anyhow and all of those things, it makes the crap look like it's just you understand? We're just joking and all of those things, and like that in particular, I feel like it makes investors see us as jokers.
What would make someone like an investor say, no, this is not something a viable investment? Investment.
Me in particular, I'm not a fan of, like, for example, Shatta Wale. When he's doing like his videos and all of that, I'm not a fan of how he portrays himself and all of those things, because I feel like it's just like a banker. You understand? You can't just wear some t-shirts, like do some. You can't just do anyhow. Understand? But when he does anyhow and speaks anyhow and all of those things, it makes the crap look like it's just you understand? We're just joking and all of.
Yeah. So this was some 4 years ago, 2022. When Camidoh, of course, young talent, getting some hits, getting some recognition here and there, felt Charlie, Mama Church imagine, I don't know Shatta Wale, and it's Shatta me, I don't liking style, and okay, can and amount for AD, Nano Chia, Kikan Simbia, and then 4 years down the lane, what tasty be, what feely be, like Rebecca said, what smelly pepper, no, you smell the coffee. Was smelly coffee no office. Hey, Charlie Wantias. So in a new interview with Adukumi on Asantewaa FM, he had a whole new thing to say, and I want us to go watch that as well. And when I come back, have a conversation, the industry experience, growth, and all. How should we handle it? Because and some people unu level bia obeka bia no atobo. Yen say chemo your license see bet maka bibia Ghana media industry
Sharp.
I have the license,
Big one.
because I've done it from 19 Kojoho till now. Newspaper, radio, TV,
EMP.
still you go to jinam. It may me come me license no unti chere me. But when now starting we a TikTok live. Unya numbers to things there will say okasa hwe yi. Because that's because hey, I didn't know. And that is the story of Camidoh. Let's go listen to what he's saying now. And when I come back, Yenin Komo, experience in the game, public utterances, and more. Stay tuned.
When you shut down that side.
Yeah.
So it creates a certain perception.
Yeah.
But has it affected you in any way?
I mean, like you're saying, people would always build perception from like hearing you speak. You know, they'll always build perception from seeing your actions. So, and sometimes they may be wrong, you know, but you can't always correct everybody, you know. So sometimes you let people think what they think. Like, for example, I'll say to you, like, when I first experienced Shatta Wale, Brad Penny Shatta Wale, like, you know, one time I sat on a show and I was telling them that, oh, you know, they were all here in Yaman Emma industry and calling him, because I have the mindset that doing it calm and, you know, not showing your real self and all of that, and on Emma investors, Emma, we are saying it, you know, I always thought
that was
at that stage of my life, good, at that stage of my life, I thought that, you know, like going by the books, basically, you know, was the way to go. But really and truly, there's also an aspect of being yourself, you know. So when I sat down and I thought about it, I mean, it wasn't about the hits that I was catching at that point of like Shatta movement coming at me and all of that. It wasn't about that. But I had to really sort through like the reality. This is your big brother. Like, how do you go there and say this about your big brother? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is who he is and this is what he's doing and he's surviving and he's living his life. Inti onu onyin nyansa say dia oye no Abia, it's because it's a pattern that works for him. You know, so sitting down on air and saying such a thing also builds that same perception for like other people who are listening. OTRC, so it's like Akola will person say major man. You know, because it's gonna take a while for him.
On the brand
Good. That, you know, so it took time for me to understand, and when I did understand, me friend, me braping George, and I called my friend Melissa. I was like, hey, this is what happened. What do you think? And it's like I want to call him. I want to go to him and apologize to him. I want to tell him I'm sorry, but like you know, I just understood this whole game now. So she was like, yeah, call him. Oh, do you have his number? I'm like, no. You know, so I want to go to his house. Like, yeah, you don't want to go to his, maybe call him first, you know. So George Freno, and we spoke over the phone, and it was nice, right?
How was the reaction after Obia wa attack ne brand?
Yeah.
And ne fans,
Yes.
you know, would definitely come at you.
Yes.
Then what mistake
Yes.
or what's your BB and say
Yes.
that is the style that works for him.
Yes.
Oh, friend, no. And now George Frey now or say a wono.
Yeah.
What was the initial reaction?
George Friend, they was already speaking. I think George had already given him the breakdown. Basically,
Okay.
this is how he's feeling, and he wants to talk to you. So when I got on the phone, I was like, "Bra Pinyi, my phone, like you know, I've done you wrong. I'm sorry. You know, that was how I saw it, and so that's what I had to say. I didn't even think it was going to escalate this way, but I'm sorry. I don't think that it's right for me to actually sit somewhere and say this about you. If it's in you know, privacy of my bedroom or whatever it is, that's just gossiping. That's cool, but like on TV, everyone gets to see it, you know. So I think I'm wrong for that, and I'm sorry." And he said, "Look, my boy, listen, it's the industry, you know. Everyone does what they think they know how, like this is how you also think you can do it, so you're doing it that way. But it's good you've realized that what can be like the elderly, you've spoken ill of an elderly person in public, and at your culture, no, it does not allow for that.
Work.
You know, it doesn't. They did not raise me like that, so I had to quickly, you know, straighten myself. And I think as a big brother, he also understood, and he said that he forgave, like he had forgiven me. And I think some months after, me took wine called Germany. Was it Germany? I was somewhere in Europe, and Obi wedding, and I was attending. So I was, I guess, at the wedding, and I was in the car, so waiting to be like drawn in as a surprise. And boy, the friend me say, "Oh, Shatta Wale crowd phone." I say, "Oh, Camidoh." I say, "Oh yeah, Fakoma Camidoh." And I mean funny, cause I was like, "Yo, what's going on?" Blah blah blah. I say the good sport there, you know. So from there, I also enjoyed it, because then as a big brother, you don't hold grudges against your little brothers, you know. Why BB Wakacha says sorry, and then you let it go, and you know, you actually give him the environment to be able to speak to you. So yes, we spoke, and it was beautiful. And from that time, I learned that, look, keep your values with you. The way I'm raised you, know, keep it with you. You know, if I was raised to be a rude person, like towards the elderly, I don't think I would have called to say I want to say sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe I also come at him and all of that, and it's that whatever it's going to be is what's going to be. There are people like that.
Yeah.
You know, so what I'm saying is that I try to like keep my values with me, you know, to ensure that
so people can keep their perception.
Keep their perception.
You are you.
I am myself.
Asantewaa.
All right, so that was Camidoh in an interview with Dukumi on Asempa FM 94.7. More talk, all talk all day, all talk all day. Long John's former station, Luta FM 92.7. All talk, more music. Now, Kwame SM says, we are still waiting for Camidoh to bring the investors that Shatta Wale's attitude drove away. He should make sure to bring them back. As for his career, the next generation must use his story to advise their children and grandchildren. And also Mr. Drew too.
Mr. Drew to call a comment to be about on his Shatta future. I think
maybe I don't know. Ampa, also on his Shatta and Shatta and support you. As I say, far. Far off. What road?
Anyone to so but to say that
time will come. Hey,
time will tell.
Time will tell.
Man go learn.
Gao proverb. When the eye refuses to see the stove, it will feel it when it falls.
When the eyes refuse
To see the stone.
to see the stone.
When
a
it
stone
is-
that has been thrown. And
Yes. When
And
the
the
eye
eye-
overlooks the stone, when it is falling, you will feel it. Gao proverb.
Yeah, this is a gaga proverb. Yeah.
Yes. Gao proverb. You see, whatever was going on as at that time, it wasn't as if said Camidoh did not see or did not know about all the complaints that was going on. In fact, whatever Shattawale's approach was as at that time, Camidoh knew there was a problem.
Okay.
And the guy was addressing a problem. So when you listen to his statements, you realize that, okay, even the first one now kind, he said, oh, he doesn't like his approach.
Yeah.
Meaning that there is a problem. But perhaps the way the guy wants to solve the problem is what he doesn't like.
Okay.
But he is forgetting that a stone is coming. And somebody has seen that Charlie a warning bow. And the person is shouting. You are telling the person to keep quiet. And you see, the person is shouting, a big stone is coming and it's coming to hit us. You are telling the person, no, don't shout. Some people are sleeping. Go and tap somebody and say, a stone is coming. That is what Camidoh wanted Shattawale to do as at that time.
I see.
But when the stone now got closer to him and it hit him hard, then he realized that,
You know, be jokes too.
the guy shouting was good. Because out of that shouting, some people were able to escape the stone.
Yeah.
But it hit some people.
Yeah.
And maybe he feel it. So that is when he realized that, no, Charlie, sometimes some of these approach is good.
Yeah.
Because Aniyama na Shattawale complaining tiana odidi ebinimu atem na Camidoh as at that time felt say it would drive investors away. We shall score you. We shall put pepper in your eyes. They have put pepper in his eyes.
He's felt it.
Yes.
No, I feel you.
Yes.
Experience.
He is the best teacher.
Coolly. Coolly. And ube fame.
No, that's true. No.
You feel it. You feel it like you want to die, but you not die.
Yesterday, Arnold came here. We were talking. No, that is that you for pass through.
You go through it.
I know.
See,
Oh, okay.
Chemo,
Nice.
you go to ube fame like you feel it. You feel it unless you want to live. Because you see,
manage.
Chemo, you see, because the thing, people have tried different approach. Some have been resolved, but others are there big and they are still working. So if you don't stand on your grounds and repel like a mosquito repellent, one mosquito, there's no way you can drive mosquito away from this world. You can only find solution for yourself. Inti ebi anopo be sorry na proper go table proper compound. We can say proper dodo. Bu futuro gu ne ho. But you are saving yourself. So you see some of these approach that Shatta would use, it saves him from some people that would want to come and do inkwasiasem with him.
Yeah.
Hey, Shatta, they say not you. Inti inkwasiasem ni ba trim crown pa. Over ngono so.
On try.
Aside your mudi edini dada no, the ones that would even want to come and try now, some of them would think twice. But you see us at that time, oh, his approach is this, and we don't like his yes, nobody is telling you to like his approach. But you see, the first acknowledgement of a problem, and me, ne conclusion ne ma asem ne ye time.
Bam.
Ne conclusion, and no kind of ma asem ne ye time. So it will drive investors away.
So that's why Kwame SM is asking that.
ɛno na ɛma invest
new good attitude
ɛno na ɛma asɛm no yɛ tan kraa. Oh, saying you don't like somebody's approach there normal. There's a problem. And obi say inso come there. Obi say yankoto pure water. Obi say dabi yankoto pure water. Besa de yochina yankoto polytank. Everybody is bringing solution. I may not like your approach. I may like the polytank approach. That's fair, fine, cool. But the conclusion that he gave to it said that is what is driving investors away. Yeah, meaning that if we are even to list the things that will drive investors away, you list 100 crack. He didn't know. He was ignorant about it.
Yeah, now he knows.
Ain't no me. Shatta wa numbi. I say the fool
is the last to know.
Is the last to know.
Yeah.
He is not a fool. I will not say he's a fool.
Good.
I will not. Camidoh is not a fool.
Long John there he will say.
Davi. Leave the boy cry on Numbi. Don't let them tell you as a fool. A fool. You are never a fool.
Yeah.
A fool.
Yeah.
A fool. You are. So he's not a fool.
Okay.
But I am glad he knows and he's come to the realization now.
Time will tell.
And I know, say, with this experience, now if he also wants to approach in a certain way, because Camidoh has also suffered that tag of Okasa by heart. Yeah, Camidoh has also suffered. And I'm sure Nina Kahune run and say, hey, Charlie, sometimes some of the things when you say, it creates a certain perception out there, but that may not be the reality. So sometimes the people that would want to judge your statement should temper justice with mercy small. And no, and Amani Kasa saying. So me,
okay.
I am glad he's come to the realization.
Okay.
And it's cool.
All right, Chamo. Camidoh's experience.
Interesting one.
Yeah.
What is important, and also they ain't taking notice of it. When you think that you are succeeding in anything, especially if you are a newcomer, don't think that whatever is working for you is the ultimate or what everybody should follow.
Yes.
And not a BT no. Because at the time I now cancer not when you hate a body so Camidoh. I didn't know. Like he said, now no feel said Nekama demeanor na don't really show yourself any other than I know working. And can saying say he doesn't like Shatta's approach no. Okay, and no problem no.
That be
problem no conclusion now the man say and no pamu investors away. Was one who said that any investor papa be share deal
investor papa
say at the time no he had somebody working behind the scenes for him.
Yeah.
He has George Bettner now or experience.
So much experience.
I will give him what to do, what not. Yes.
Very connected.
Yes.
Very known.
Bibia Obedunibiano, George Britton at the time had it.
Yeah, he ticked all the boxes.
Yes. And he was the one doing it. And into unknown Ankasa on share investor Papa Biang man and country and say, Massa, ye say, Antana my investor, and I say, could you Antana my investor? Una onyenya sa experience say investor be crabit me aka say akwa we do atema didn't be and yes I may music or who be that George Britton in his own way of doing things you know and massa did not get it to you or was solving bibiama and no man who said no maybe I may not have enough experience to talk about this. You have every right to talk about what you think is right. But be careful how you say it so that it will not be like you want to tell somebody how they should behave, but rather what you think will work.
Okay.
It is allowed. Tenkasano kana and go say, oh me, I don't like Shatta's approach, but I feel that if you go this direction, it will help the industry. And a man form pieces and how man force as well because I don't like Shatta's approach. He's driving investors away. Hey, who investors a chance Shatta?
And I will drink investors
a chance Shatta. Experience ben I will game nima or they can they all can. And you know, it is good that we realize it mistake now, and some people may learn from it. We know some people will also come and misbehave the same way because they don't take advice or they don't learn from others' mistakes. Camidoh share our experience, you know. I know that there are some people who also learn from it, and no never boa or can two aspect of it. The part that he now sees say or you're wrong. Any the time or approach Shatta say or apologize, you know. And according to him, Shatta edgy in the fell so like the way Shatta spoke to him, he was really really happy about that because yes, the recognition of him saying something disrespectful against Shatta no, was established, but Shatta didn't take it hard on him. Okay. He said that yes, it is not right to say those things, but he's human, he's young, he's coming in, so he just took it like that. And then he says a later crown or he traveled to UK going for a show. I think he said Germany or UK, something like that. Germany. Then somebody was talking to Shatta or show na say and many people can say oh Shatta was high and then Shatta spoke to him now after the incident or then that day to confirm say he's okay, like he's not harboring anything against you because sa conversation no say nye obi a person in the kasa you can easily ignore but on the kasa and for him to get that confidence Shatta has no issue against him. And I think that two things now when you're a good and he's sharing it in a way I'm hoping say some people will take learn something from it. We know that there are some people who will never learn until say almost so our money and I be bisa. And nothing some people challenge the academic pronouncement I been when they have not experienced it. On say academically, what the Camidoh some people hold that you know. Yes. Yeah, debate or whole cry say the Shatta you know a scare away investors and all those things are professors and one I pen the paper to PR lectures near that only for somebody to experience it and say hey be careful, that thing too may also work. Not always the way that you think. But are they going to learn from it is the case. But I am happy that Camidoh is coming out this way, and for those who can reason, who may feel say no, this is something that I should take and into consideration when I'm acting. This is it. I will praise Camidoh for doing that.
Well, time will tell. Man will learn. Give time some time. Long John, Kotna, Yanka, TGMA, Kitua, be named point Tamason.
I think this conversation, I paid keen interest to it when I saw it online. Okay. Camidoh's conversation, I think his apology is well accepted, but the reason he gave was totally silly. When you are apologizing, yes, silly. That reason is silly, and I explain. I didn't think I made me opinion. I help us all draw line.
David, your opinion.
Made me opinion.
And your opinion be an papa.
Na obi are my obi wom.
Your opinion.
Me say reason all ma and silly.
And I'm say corner mintie the silly.
You have done something. You have realized it is wrong. You accept you are wrong. Okay. You apologize. Okay. You don't give a reason telling us say say no. You didn't do well to Shatta's brand. That is not the reason. Can you create a woman? No? It affected your brand. The support you now needed after the first hit, you weren't getting it again. And you have an boss sympathy card be my Shatta. As I'm not can anya Shatta she. It never affected Shatta.
Yeah, I remember Shatta.
No credit the more you suffered what you said. Don't use Shatta as a yardstick. That I just realized that what I said towards his brand, I was naive. I was naive, and it didn't speak well of his brand. Shatta complaining.
Is that also not true?
No, Shatta never complained. Did you ever see Shatta?
No, he did not complain.
No, so that is what I'm saying. Manin kasa asem onka dia onu femu after saying those statements. That is the truth of the matter. How was it received by Ghanaian? After that, did you have the support you needed? And then one thing that they be a artist or first his song, and that advice I always want to tell people like no any Molly is free or no. Oh yeah,
Molly chop stray bullets.
Molly should learn from him.
Learn what exactly?
I mean the way she has been speaking since she had the first hit. Oh, there's one thing about having a hit song, and thinking you now know all the dynamics in the industry. What has here?
Point.
That is one of the reasons why I'm saying Molly should learn from this. Because someone like Camidoh, catch there no time on your side song say, or beba be ye say, enu no ho nsem bia waka, me do nyama obetim no wako.
Yeah.
Because everything look like career no bad down da. Of course, Spotify, ocean number said that there was a time I even had an argument with you, animal. Oh, boy, Spotify numbers, Camidoh. What's it 500? I'm saying, I do a hit song back on you know. And then our listeners no go still today in the film. The question is, after getting that hit song, subsequent songs are dropping. How is the performance?
More ding.
And you are apologizing, fine, Yatias here, but don't make it look like. Asem na okay no Shatta so speak your pain. Oh I do make my yen ye aha me brand pan na me here Ghana for some support me sremo dia make bia speak like that but say oh ye PRB for Shatta I say Shatta be ebe complaining say ade okay no no if Shatta never forced you. I spoke with Shatta today about this issue and he was full of joy for you. The man, Shatta, when Shatta didn't come, he's at peace. Shatta, he's at peace. No, he sees it as something totally different. Oh, what you did, he would never respond because on himself you face the talking drum.
Yeah.
Oh no, idea we film industry, you are come to tell Shatta Wale how to move in the industry. After one hit song, say investors will those attitudes, and you see, this is a typical example of artists should learn from such precedent because this guy sat on TV or on podcast to tell Ghanaians that if you want to be in this industry, fake your lifestyle, don't be yourself. He spoke right into camera and said something like that. What do you mean by it's not all the time you are supposed to be yourself? And to fake the lifestyle. Now, obit ya nice na enyo da. Can't afford channel TV so. I have to be very demure. I do way me blow trumpets is here. I best say me brand. Into me brand ya no. Na ye meow. No. Now I say fast and Asantewaa then you are dying. Yeah. That is the reality. How do you tell us that?
Drama king.
That be now if it's a similar situation.
Yes, stop you. Yes,
you see, with this kind of conversation, you should understand that he has goofed. And two, you can't advise Shatta Wale. You can't advise Shatta Wale. And now, say you shouldn't be. Look, this should be a clear lesson to every upcoming artist. Onim na wo suban bi na wo sie eti se nyin se ebehu so it's better for you to come. Let us see your attitude. Yempa we've seen people Ghanaians don't like certain attitude but because they know the person for that where they himself to say show us who you are. Don't pretend. Investors in fact the investors you are talking about, they will love you for who you are. Everybody watches you with intent in their mind. Obi share sisiano or share with a dream be pobi e woni trim.
Fact.
Enye dia obeye na be masapon asesa.
Fact.
If you come and sit here, a Camidoh was it Charlie, I've signed a brand new contract and I'm doing very well. So we signed artists you are having only 10% on the DSPs. But what about branding? You share Atarian Bibia kama. And you have talking both to the place. show your reality, but you want to brand. Good, branding ebefa wo. But the day you come out and come and tell us that time I was sending here now, no, yes, people will not believe you because by then you were bashing people like Shatta.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. Let's wrap up. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already 10. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so let me give all of you 3 minutes maximum. So within 2 minutes. We've seen videos of calls from UTV pundits or some UTV pundits led by Ziga, Nana Ziga, Chemo's favorite guy. And according to Ziga, A+, who he sees him to be Shatta Wale's best pal, should talk to Shatta Wale to come back into the TGMAs.
To do what?
Let me that I'm with the insult anymore who are there cheers more who's there for Mafo. And they Mugusu Shatta Wale back to TGMAs. Well, the video aside, I want to ask you guys your views about this. Just 2 minutes and let's go. Chemo, you can start this one and what do you guys think about it?
Yeah, I think unnecessary say Ziga beka kofa san komo but I mean the country of kofa buy. It was to do a damage control of what he had said earlier.
What did he say earlier?
About Shatta Wale free Abutrika issue. I mean,
no, I can't say before.
No, I can't say free Abutrika. Ama or say Shatta then why no cry a day Abutrika beko extradition. No then they okay.
Shatta then why anything?
Shatta sa free Abutrika na. One kwa okesi no.
There's that topic number 1 tomorrow.
And you know.
Abutrika issues versus Shatta Wale on UTV.
Yes,
topic number 1 tomorrow.
Oba UTV no, I think say na angofo I straighten kakra. Inti no ese o kan bibi man ese o kan bibi man ese oh Shatta no kra open ase mo benya nka Shatta back to TGMA ebeboa because they were honorable any Shatta tiene that me I saw that antis say a year to compensate for and same be our can amount for a corner someone say or you're wrong and again obi our can as him be it is an Romeo the other day say or more conscience or more try or more go back to the omo kind no maka say there be man can ye because oshe Ziga there na or some boss or UTV ho by UTV ho no abiro oka say oh sa ansem na Shatta mo kind there's nothing wrong with the ubetimi aka just say esen ko mo ka te free Abutrika na o man is there was no need for them to run commentary after saying free Abutrika especially kwa okese there no na just say oh yi Shatta esin chen no that's what I saw a man e call sa direction no menene nya adwin say obeka say yemma Shatta mra TGMA no for a very simple reason say Shatta pese oba enye obi na say okache Shatta say omra meka ho at this point no Shatta no enim de ope and I in position I was standing with the TGMA thing no and you know there's no need say obi abekwa panic chow and as obi abekwa kache ne say omra TGMA no and I Shatta so who they need to be part of it and you know onko yanko ka panicha no mremu meyeden o mremu compete said do be a compete ni bia na say what role and a person be taking. I think that to him no based on how or can answer no person Shatta me compete like any other body because he is still doing music fine but it is not in anybody's position to do that. Shatta expressing interest or person be part of it. I think it's a bit easy for Shatta to be part of it. In fact, even on that same show, no, I know the cat Shatta ne Shatta house any problem be. In fact, after Shatta fest, you know, Shatta every city or and then you know what again? Issue be any or person join or be join. Say even the TGM person Shatta ebe join. They can write to him, they can call him, they can do whatever to tell him that okay, I think it will be best, and as we think it will be good for you to be part of TGMA to do something. In the Kwame A plus SM. But like I said, Ziga was just using that to cover and say be our misfire earlier. Anything or call that direction and there was no need for that. There's the only part Omoka Omana Mihuni say Nezen could be touchy when Yaya boy say Shatta say on obey part of the award or honorary award. Shatta and cancer
yes.
It was needless and or repeat one kind of once, and I was like, okay, so Omo maybe Omunya aware say she's saying something misleading and again it is not true.
Yes, Shatta never said he wanted
one card be that's up ordinary award, but still or repeat asem no back and Obia put her in check. Apart from that, I think there's no need for anybody to say Chinchina Shatta Mrambeka TGMA no
okay. Long John, 2 minutes. Let's close. Our time is up.
Me mom there, I don't know, but United Showbiz they be almost confused here. There will be a day topic beba. Obi beso Shatta so make a chance men kasa sem no and there are days that they feel free to talk about Shatta.
Okay.
This is my own piece for them.
Okay.
Say Shatta and Komo Bekoso, and they want to be fair. Shatta has laid down PR on the Kasamano. If not for anything at all, one of them should be present. Say Sammy Flex, our team of members rather than allowing people to always cast false impressions about his brand. Incorrect and inappropriate. I would say, Sammy Flex, correction. Totally wrong. Sammy Flex and Juma. Then that news is gone.
Yeah.
You can't blame anybody there because none of them is in their camp.
Yes.
They don't really know much about what Shatta has said or what, because they are looking at the entertainment in general. What just here? We need time to look into Shatta's issue. Mon penny nipa bako. No, on back now. So there are some of these views that come out. They can be able to counter. Yeah. You can't be misinforming about Shatta and make it look like the truth. How? I don't know how it's even difficult for them to understand this. You allow Stoneboy's PR to come and sit there anytime it's about Stoneboy, but you don't allow Shatta's team to come and sit down and if it's about Shatta.
That Shatta's team go there.
What's it?
Say you can't go there.
No, you can't go there like that. You're supposed to invite.
So
invite you.
Mama will invite.
You can also make a request.
No. They make the topics.
There are so many shows I've made.
No,
I know.
No, boss, I'm coming.
Listen, no. You see, me, I may know.
No, listen.
But there may be somebody out there.
No, listen. It's not even about the request. No, listen. United Showbiz.
They need your input.
No, United Showbiz ran with topics they are going to discuss in that week.
Yeah.
So if they believe your input, so if you know Shatta is going to be in the conversation, and you know very well your pundits in there are not abreast with Shatta's issue, you get one of his people involved in the conversation. This is what now Shatta bar life. Yes, your problem. Because but he is the one in the picture. He will see your report intentionally bringing people to your platform to misinform them about him. On Kasem now, so can asem to say Shatta. Where lies the evidence? We saw A plus. Tell Yaya say what's na TV so Shatta Wale was supporting fraud activities. And now A plus be say where did he say in the video say he's supporting fraud? Now I'm lucky. Show me an evidence. Now I'm lucky. Show me. You are allowing people to misrepresent Shatta all the time. All the time. Many Shatta can say, yes, I spoke with Shatta. Shatta was really not happy about it.
Wow.
But I'll say, this time people are speaking to me. So long, I'm taking my time. But yes. If not some of these people, because sometimes it's very painful. How do you sit on a platform and be doing these things? He has his team. He has a PR team. What do you want from the PR team? You allow people to sit down and denigrate his brand. Ask yourself, Stoneboy now, if you allow this thing around him, do you think it will be easy with you guys? Me to order. No, sometimes no, it's serious. I didn't say Shatta and you too. That be why. Long John there. Long John there. No, you see, Shatta is always lenient. At best. What's it? At best, it's young fanya ni debia. Because look, on 2 different occasions, she has misinformed about Shatta.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you are Asantewaa, oh dear, even if you not invite the PRCF to the station, there's phone call. Oh yeah, if you are Asantewaa, ni kuno intimian bagana inti. What did you do? You took phone and call. Somebody is misinforming. Okay, you friend Sammy flex. Sammy flex number. Enyana. Roll a number. Enyana. Who do you want to speak within the Shatta movement? Over find number. Call. This is what we have seen in the news. What is the truth in it? Then they clarify. But you allow people to peddle falsehood, knowing very well they are in another camp. It's if Shatta Wale sees this, do you think he will be happy? And also, he won't come for you, the one doing the crime. Or so shwana and melkemo. That is the problem.
Okay. Ro, you got 2 minutes. Your time is on empon.
For me, I watched other videos of the whole Shatta discussion and everything, and it gave me one conclusion: either MCI Eboa is very ignorant about Shatta and his activities.
Oh, she's been intentional.
Wait, Masa, my dear. It is either she's ignorant about Shatta Wale and his activities, or she is deliberately, or she has decided to just spread or misinform people about Shatta, because on different occasions made certain allegations and he's promoting fraud and he's doing this and he's doing that. But on that spot, you were put on a spot to give instances. You were not even able to give instance. All the instances that you would want to give are all based on assumptions or impression. And we know if it is about impression, anybody can form any form of impression about anybody, depending on how they feel about the person. So for me, I think if she's ignorant, I wouldn't want to choose the latter for her. But if she's ignorant about Shatta and his operation, she should shut up when Shatta's issue comes. Yes, it would be in her best interest to shut up. Simple and short. Now to Ziga. Shatta, A+ should talk to Shatta to go back to TGMA. To go and do what?
To go and do vote for Shatta Wale to win Artist of the Year.
You see, when you say some of these things, you need to clarify your statement. Like you need to open up the conversation, because Obi teacher, Obi says, okay, what again is with Shatta and Charterhouse? Yes, they've had their differences, they've had their back and forth, they had their 1 and 2s. But is there a problem between these two parties now? No. So if you want to tell me Shatta should go back to TGMA, the question I will ask you is to go and do what? Because if not for anything at all, Shatta Wale has stated, even the last time he went for a meeting, he stated the reason if he wants to partner with TGMA, the reason he would want to partner with them. It is to sponsor the brand.
Okay.
That is a reason that he has stated. Yet you get MCI Eboa saying he says he wants an honorary award.
She didn't say it once. I know now.
And make her say it is
as or said that or repeat.
You just want to mislead, give misleading information, or you are ignorant about the person. Because Obetimi play ignorant. Now I can say we were on him. I don't American. So if you think you are ignorant about the person and his operation, shut up. Don't talk. Because when you do, because you see, if you are ignorant about the person and you just speak anyhow, you just open yourself up for people to disrespect you. You understand? You just open yourself up for people to disrespect you. So if you know that, I don't have much information, just shut up and move on. Nobody, it is a round table discussion. If you have nothing to say, no, who will hold your neck? Who will hold your neck? And sometimes if you keep quiet, you are seen as a wise person than if you talk. So if that is what will make you look wise, then shut up, don't talk. To the Ziga issue back again. Shatta has already stated his intentions towards TGMA. His relationship towards Charterhouse now is clear for everybody to see.
Yeah.
And again, even if it is what I am thinking Ziga is thinking, that Shatta should go back to the scheme to go and compete. He has also stated his stance. If Ziga wants Shatta to go back to TGMA to go and compete, I want Ziga to list 10 things that Shatta would benefit. It is not TGMA. It is not Charterhouse. What Shatta Wale, because as it stands, looks like Shatta is his priority. In the unlisted 10, Nyama 10, Shatta be benefiting. I want to see, because everybody that is part of a certain conversation is in for an interest.
Yeah.
Is in for a certain benefit.
Yeah.
That is why when they don't win, they give it to the scheme Utu. And he is not the only one. Everybody that has ever lost in any award scheme has registered their displeasure before.
Yeah.
So that one there, and you're up for conversation. So my own is, list what you think, because at every point in time, obienim nia onye free bibi mua ebe yamano.
Yes.
That is why there are some people that are eager for certain awards. So people who are joining award scheme, there's a certain category beer among all the lots now you're nominating. There is one people who say, "Oh no, boho pa," to say no, he seen yakanina. Okay, at this point, Shatta Wale feels that okay, his energy for and you see, playing politics means there's a certain benefit that you want out of the politics. So he's weighing his pros and cons and he's asking himself, okay, because what politics we are, what would be the relevance to me? It doesn't mean that TGMA doesn't have any value. No. But he's asking himself now, since you're away, what will be the benefit to him? If he's not seeing, you are not the one to come and tell him.
Yeah.
And Shatta, and you'll be a day Shatta, and you'll be a talking Shatta out of the scheme. Let's also get that clear. And you'll be talking out of the scheme. So nobody can talk him back. If he is not ready to go back, it will be disastrous for anybody to try and say, I want to convince Shatta to go back to TGMA. Hey, it will be the worst thing that this music industry would ever see.
Yeah.
Nobody should try that thing. If he says he wants to go back, fine. Fair enough. But if it is somebody, say, oh, let me go and talk to Shatta to go and compete, the person should not try. Because me, personally, my personal opinion, if you ask me, should Shatta Wale go back to compete in TGMA? I'll tell you no.
No.
I will not flinch. I will not think twice.
No.
It will come in like on impulse. Bow. No. Because me, I feel in terms of political drive, Shatta's political energy is not needed there.
Okay.
He should rather focus that political energy in other areas.
Okay.
There's youth in palm plantation. There's other areas.
One Ghana project.
He should go and explore that. Let's explore other areas and grow. Let's put that political energy into all those fields and grow. And let's leave it to other people who, when they get, it will be beneficial to them. Now it will not be beneficial. Last time I said there are some artists that PSC Esther, Dana Hamilton, all these people, TGMA movie near to not add anything to their brand.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much. It has been a good Monday to start the week. Unfortunately, we had to break in the middle of the show because of some power outage. But we want to believe we still had a good show to end it. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. same time, we'll be here. On this note, let me say thanks to Roland Amate. Thanks to man like Long John the blogger. Thanks to Intim Dodu Solomon, aka HMO, aka Esquire, into those chambers. And also to the guys who produced the show, Theophilus Digos, Desert, and Gerald. My name remains Sammy Flex. Remember to subscribe to us, and if you also want to add your ones and twos to the comment section, feel free and add that, because others are already speaking. Add your voice to that conversation there. Until then, I want to say good night to you. I see you when I see you.